and good morning. Welcome back to the channel. As you can see, we're back down here in Orlando this morning. We're going to check out Islands of Adventure, which is, if you saw our first video, the park that we aimed to hit, but we did not because we couldn't tell what time the park opened, so we ended up going to Universal. So if you haven't watched that video, go ahead and check out Universal. It's on the channel. It's our first video, so hopefully things have gotten a little better since then. Give us your feedback though. We're gonna check out and show you kind of some of what Islands of Adventure has to offer. Some of the more popular things, some of the fun things, some of the obscure things. So hopefully you'll get something out of it and enjoy it. But let us know, hit that like button, and if you see something you like, let us know in the comments. Thanks. The entrance to Islands of Adventure. Islands of Adventure was named the #1 theme park in the world in 2019. You've seen probably a lot of commercials for it. It's quite the popular thing and it's constantly growing. They're building a new roller coaster right now that we are 99.999% sure is Jurassic Park themed, even though they haven't announced anything about it. There have been reports of different pieces of equipment coming in, like for velociraptors and stuff like that. As you can see, the park opens at 9 o'clock and the lines are quite long already just to get in the gate. Of course, this is a holiday weekend, so you're going to get a lot of that everywhere we go today. Welcome to Islands of Adventure. As the sign says, the adventure begins. This is Seuss Landing, totally Dr. Seuss themed. It's a really little kid's ride, but it's elevated above the park and gives some of the best views of Islands of Adventure from up above, so it's definitely recommended to go up there and ride that one. We'll show you the entrance. It's on the other side of Seuss Landing. Here's the Carousel. Never ridden it, but it's a typical carousel. Here's the Cats, Hats and Things gift shop. It's the exit point of the Cat in the Hat ride, which we're going on because it's a lot of fun. Just got off the Cat in the Hat. All it is just the book being read, but there's a bunch of fun characters around. Thing 1 and Thing 2 make a couple of appearances, but I don't want to give away the ending, so yeah. As you can see, there's lots of Things 1s, Things 2. Oh, over here we got Things 3 and 4. Coming out of Cat in the Hat, here we have 1 fish, 2 fish, red fish, blue fish. This is probably the single coolest area in Islands of Adventure during the holidays. They do a total Seuss-themed Grinchmas. It's a stage performance that's off in this general area over here that you can buy tickets to. I think it's included in park admission. I need to double check that. But they show it a few times a day. I think it starts around 11:15 in the morning. I haven't seen it, so I can't vouch for it, but I do love the Grinch. So this year might be the year that we actually try that out. And you need to keep your eyes open in this area. There are lots of characters out and about. You've got the Who's around during the holidays, and you've also got the Grinch walking around. People bring him onions, which he's always happy to get. So if you do come during the holidays, bring the Grinch an onion. He's a hungry man. Or Grinch, I guess. So you can see the Cat in the Hat around. The Lorax is hiding around in places. Now, we're gonna go back and do that Seuss Trolley train ride that I was telling you guys about just a little bit ago. Get some good aerial views of the park, and it looks like it's a 5-minute wait time, so we're gonna go ahead and give it a shot. just got off the train ride and now we're walking. They make you actually walk through the sweet shop here. And if you could smell, oh, there's the Grinchmas. But if you could smell what we smell right now, OMJ, it's good. I think I just gained 5 pounds just walking through there. Mulberry Street store. Get yourself some goose juice. Now we're heading into the Lost Continent. There's Poseidon's Fury. It's a live action kind of stage show. It's kind of a stunt show almost. It's a good mix of pre-recorded video and audio and live in-person action. Mythos was awarded the world's best theme park restaurant. It's Greek food. We still haven't eaten there, but it's the world's best theme park restaurant in the world's best theme park. I mean, if it's got something going for it, I guess. So throughout Islands of Adventure, there are a couple of U-Rest areas where you can actually sit socially distanced, take your mask off. It's in the shade. That gives you a chance to catch your breath. And more restrooms. We found the restrooms in the Lost Continent. I guess they're not lost anymore. And here's the U-Rest area. We're going to go in and check it out. It's really quite a nice shaded path here to take you into the rest area, which is right here on our left. It's in a giant, I guess, abandoned show area where I believe they used to do the Sinbad show. Wow. But we're going to go in and see what it looks like because the set really looks amazing from out here. So here is the set that used to be a show that you would sit. Here's the stadium seating over here. And you used to be able to watch the whole Sinbad show. Universal's opening up some of its unused space to accommodate for the distancing. It's really pretty cool back here. Over here in the gift shop here, they have an actual jeweler making personalized gifts. And you can just sit here and watch her work. Now we're leaving the Lost Continent and heading into everyone's favorite area. Here is Hogsmeade Village. 3 broomsticks. Excellent, excellent nosh, Petunia. Excellent nosh. It's always themed winter here. The snow on the rooftops. The Hogshead Pub. They have a beer, which is 3 different kinds of beer. It's Guinness, a brown ale, and then a hard cider. And they actually stack it, since they're different densities, they stack. And they actually have 3 different colors within the beer itself, the drink. So I recommend getting it. It doesn't have a name. That's the catch. There is no name for it. So I refer to it as the beer that has no name, or the drink that has no name. Some people, yes, the beer that shall not be named. Some people call it the Deathly Hallows, which is really a cool name for it, but unfortunately, as one of the team members in there pointed out, they can't refer to it as that, because then there would be licensing fees to JK for that, and they didn't want to incur that expense to name a drink. So just come in and ask for it with the 3 beers, and they'll make it for you. They'll help you out. It's delicious. And there is Hogwarts Castle. Oh. The Hogwarts Forbidden Journey ride is actually inside the castle. It is a really hard ride. It's tough. It takes you almost upside down. It whips you around really hard. It's extremely fun if you've got the stomach for it and you don't get dizzy. But there's a butterbeer cart. In the winter months, they actually have a hot butterbeer, which is absolutely amazing. So the hot butterbeer can, I guess you can put your own personal touch on it. If you go into one of the full-service bars and ask for a hot butterbeer and a shot of fire whiskey, which is basically Fireball whiskey. If you mix them together, it's absolutely delicious. They will ask you to not make them in the bar itself, because technically it's not permitted. But they say no potion making at the bar. But if you take it outside and oops, accidentally drop it into your hot butterbeer, it's something to be experienced. Highly recommended on a cold day, which is never, because it's Orlando. Passing out of Hogsmeade Village, welcome to Jurassic Park. Turkey legs! And churros. Who doesn't love a good churro? It's a dinosaur! He's gonna get us! store. The Discovery Zone Center. Burger Digs, which is a good place to get a nice juicy burger. And then, according to Universal, there's nothing going on here. Isn't that funny? Huh, looks like a brand new roller coaster. They've said that it's just churros. I've never seen a churro that goes upside down at 80 miles an hour. Pizza Predatoria. It's quick service. And I'll give you one guess as to what they sell there. Here's the Raptor Encounter. This is an amazing experience where you get up close with the Raptor. And we did it last year and had some fun with it.
And there's what Phil will get on.
And here's the actual Jurassic Park ride.
Heading down that way.
The line is through the park. There's a flying ride that goes over Jurassic Park area. It's called the Pterodon Flyers. The catch with the Flyers is that you can only ride it with a child, or if you are a child. So I recommend renting one when you're here at the park, because having one is just not any fun at all. We're walking down here to the fall area for the Jurassic Park ride. There's a very steep, oh, there goes the car. Oh, splash. It's a 60-foot drop from the top, and terrifying is all get out. So, yeah, be warned. Let's see if we can get another drop down here. Let's see the splash. Another restaurant here, Thunder Falls Terrace. Turkey eggs. Now we're heading over to Skull Island. Which is the home of the King Kong ride. Reign of Kong. The backdrop is really cool. It's the Misty Mountains. Not Hobbit Misty Mountains, but just mountains with mist on them. More pretzels and churros. Oh, they have donuts too. And immediately after crossing out of Skull Island, you wind up in Toon Lagoon. A little bit of fun action on there.
Ollie, you gotta take yours away, baby.
I'll be right back. Dudley Do Right's water ride. It's intense. And you will get wet. Look at those rapids. I mean, it's insane. You fall from all the way up there at the top. Here comes one right now. Crazy. Important to note, there are bathrooms right there. Oh, the Trolls gift shop is closed. Everything here is just cartoon themed. You got everybody. You got Popeyes over there. And it's not the chicken. It's Wimpy's Hamburgers. You got the Poop Deck Pappy's popcorn stand. That's just fun to say. And here's Popeye's area back here. Blondie's Restaurant. It's another quick service food place. Comic Strip Cafe. And you know what? It's a new month. That means a new pass holder button. In Islands of Adventure, they hand those out here in the comic gift shop. So let's go pick that up. And what toon area would be complete without carnival games? Ooh, Frankie!
It's gotta be.
Now we're heading into the Marvel Superhero Island. As you can see, we've got Cyclops and Spidey on stage taking socially distant pictures with the fans. This section is really cool because it's really like you're in the pages of a Marvel comic book. They do actually sell comic books here, a wide selection of them. I think they're mostly newer in-print versions. Nothing collectible, but they do have some collectibles. They have autographed items, statues of your favorite superheroes or villains. And just look it all go. That's the line for the pretzels. Spider-Man is a 120-minute wait. Yeah, no, not getting on that one. Here's the Incredible Hulk. Oh, look at that. Amazing.
That's impressive that they made it.
Now we're heading back in to port of entry, which is also conveniently enough the port of exit. Which brings our tour of Islands of Adventure to a close. Yes. The other half of this vlog just reminded me that there are tots in Seuss Landing, which, of course, is like the most delicious thing. If you saw the Fantasyland video, they're not quite that good, but they're pretty tasty. I mean, it's a tot. You can't go wrong with tots. So we're going to head back over into, and it does look like Green Eggs and Ham is open. In Seuss Landing, there is this little hidden nosh place for delicious items. It's called Green Eggs and Ham, Tater Tots, and Pooh Hash. It is absolutely delicious. We'll check out the different offerings of tots as we get closer to the line, but this is definitely a recommended stop. For Halloween Horror Nights, they serve out something called pizza fries. It's like the most delicious concoction ever made. But look at these. I guess they'll have to do pizza tots. As we close out our day here at Islands of Adventure, the credo, the adventure lives on. That is definitely what life is. Make it an adventure in whatever you're doing. Check out our future vlogs coming up. We've got some pretty fun adventures coming up ourselves as we try to live to that. So be sure to hit that subscribe button. And just remember to show us some love in the comments, just so we know that somebody is actually watching these things. And maybe you're getting something out of it that you didn't know before, or maybe you're just watching us be stupidly geeky. But thanks for watching.